Hello, Desert Egg. I'm Anya Carlson, the historian for the Desert Egg AMA Club. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. DETV starts right now.
Hello, and welcome to DETV.
Today is April 27th, 2021.
I'm Von Hoprich.
And I'm Carla Arias.
On today's show, we'll get your fix on all DE news.
And as always, a look back on the past of this day's history.
But first, let's get to today's announcements. On Tuesday, DE Choir will be performing in the lobby during periods 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 next Monday and Tuesday. This is your only chance to see DE Choir perform, as their concerts will be closed to the public due to COVID-19 restrictions. Our Desert Edge athletes are constantly putting in 110%, and Marco joins us now to catch us up on the latest DE sports news. Marco?
Thanks, Vaughn. Now on to today's sports scores. The boys varsity baseball team took a 6-1 win over Notre Dame on Friday night. And the girls varsity softball team took a 5-6 loss to Verado on Thursday night. That's all the sports scores I have for you today. Thank you.
Now it's time to get caught up on the state, nation, and world. Nathan has been scouring the news wires to get the latest stories. What's going on in the world, Nathan?
Thanks, Carla. Today we have some new changes to tax codes, a national travel blitz from Biden, and the movie that won Best Picture Academy Award on the World News docket. Let's get to it, starting with the story of tax returns. If you've already filed your tax return and you're wondering where your refund is, you're not alone. The IRS usually distributes most refunds within about 3 weeks or less after you file your return. But this year, the wait has been 6 to 8 weeks for some early filers. The reason is manual processing. According to the National Taxpayer Advocate, the IRS is holding roughly 29 million returns for manual processing. It happens because of the $900 billion stimulus package that former President Trump signed into law in December. The Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2020 to 2021 didn't give the IRS enough time to get ready for the tax code changes. President Joe Biden and his top officials are setting up for a national travel blitz. The day after Biden's joint address to Congress, Biden's Vice President Kamala Harris, their spouse, and key cabinet officials will visit about a dozen states to highlight the first 100 days in office. They will also be pitching to America's ambitious economic legislative agenda, which calls for more than $4 trillion in spending for infrastructure, jobs, education, and healthcare. The President and First Lady are scheduled to travel to Atlanta on Friday, then to Philadelphia. Harris will travel to Baltimore on Thursday before stopping in Ohio on Friday. This film nabbed the biggest award of the night, Best Picture. Nomadland is about a woman who, following devastating losses, finds community and kinship on the road. Star Frances McDormand also walked away with the gold statue for the Best Actress. And the film's director Chloe Zhao made history with her win for the Best Director, becoming only the second woman and the first woman of color to win in that category.
Let's move on from the headlines today to the headlines of the past.
Jaden, our resident DETV historian, has been searching for historical events that happened on this day way back when.
I heard today's story has something to do with the palace.
That's right, Vaughn. On this day in 1834, the Palace of Westminster was burned down.
Owned by the British Crown, the current Palace of West Manchester, replaced an earlier medieval palace, which was burned down in 1834. The exterior was designed by the architect Charles Barry, and the interior by August Prudon in the Gothic Revelation style. Construction began 1840 and wasn't finished until 1870. The parish holds both elected UK House of Commons and the appointed hereditary of House of Lords, and includes such well-known monuments as the Clock Tower Big Ben and the larger Victoria Tower. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987.
No, I'm not British, but I'll just hand this back to you, mate.
That does it for today.
Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to detv2012@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Von Hobart.
And I'm Carla Arias Moreno. Have a great day, Scorpions.